Alright, hello fellow vapors. Haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I'd do one. Gonna do this on the Coolfire 2. You see, there we go. Comes with all the usual stuff. Manual, instructions on how to do the thing. Basically comes with the, what is it, the iClear 30S tank. Not a bad tank. Anyway, a few things about this. It is a really, really strange one. It looks like a damn grenade. If you're taking this thing out, you are going to be stopped by the police if they see you holding this thing. If you try and take it on a plane, you're going to get stopped. It's probably going to get thrown away. There's going to be a shitload of problems. I do not recommend, if you ever use this thing, to use it anywhere but in your own home. Do not take this thing out into public. That is a big, huge warning I've got for you. Standard, 1, 2, 3, 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3 clicks. Turn it back on again. It's got some weird shit about it. Number one, it's kind of nice. It's small. It fits in my hand very easily. It's kind of a stealth vape. The iClear 30S is actually quite a good tank to put on the. Actually, just a good tank to use anyway. All right. So the thing that's weird about it. Okay, so you probably can't see it because this is one of my big pet peeves. There's a wheel here which you can rotate to adjust the wattage. Okay, this is black. The numbers are in black, like, so you can't really see. You can kind of see one in there. Like, it's really hard to read. Like, you have to kind of look at it at an angle like this. Right now this is on 7 volts. Oh, 7 watts, sorry. It's only a variable wattage. I don't know if you can actually see the numbers there. Very, very hard to read. Would have been much better if they'd actually done the silver on those things. Now, it also does come in jungle camo green. So, I mean, it looks like a camouflage one, and it looks even more like a grenade. Being black, it's not that bad, I suppose. But anyway, a few quick things about it. That's the standard 510 threading. You can take this ring off. I guess it's a beauty ring, I guess what they call it. So there you can see you got the ego threading on there as well, so it'll pretty much do anything. Things about this thing. Okay, well, number one, it'll only do down to a 1 ohm. So you're going to be stuck using this kind of a tank. Okay. Like I said, it's not very big. I mean, it fits my hand. Okay. Number two, this is the biggest disappointment I found about it. But anyway, it makes it the size. It just uses the 18350 batteries. Now I'll show you when I first start connecting it. You'll see the light starts blinking. That's to let you know this thing is a pain in the butt to get in because it's a very, very tight fit. One thing about it is it's remarkably solidly made. Okay, so switch it on, 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Goes through the light system. So the only battery indication you've got is green when it's good, yellow when it's getting low, red you definitely need to recharge the thing. So pretty much that's it. Nothing too fancy about this. It's just a straight basic mod. So anyway, the voltages, I have to read them off the box. Oh, sorry, the wattage. Anyway, it goes 7, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10.5, 11, 12, and 12.5 watts. That's it. It does completely go around, so it'll just keep going around and around and around and around and around, and you just stop it wherever you want. 12.5. Okay, so I got it on 7 watts right now. Pluses and minuses. Yeah. All right. So let's go with the minuses. Number one, I use an 18350 battery. That's the only thing you can put in here. You can't do anything else. If you don't have 18350s, you need 18350s. The battery life on that, and if you're chain vaping, is about 2 hours. So you need a couple of batteries. If you're going out for a day, you probably need about 4 of them. Number two, it looks like a grenade. This thing really, like, seriously. If you take the Addy off, tell me that does not look like a grenade that somebody's going to throw. Real big, huge, massive point against this thing. If you're going to use this thing and get one of these, definitely do never take it out of your house. If you see it, if it's in your car, if somebody sees you vaping it, they're going to call the cops on you. Don't bother trying to go through an airport. You will cause a huge, massive stink going through an airport with this thing, because they will think it's a grenade. It doesn't matter where it is. If it's in checked-in luggage, if it's in your carry-on luggage, they will find it and they will stop you. You will not get on the plane. Go back for a regular one. All right. So what else? The minuses. The numbering system on there. It's weird. Why did they go from 7 to 8 and then 8.5 and then 9.5 to 10.5? There's no 10. There's no 11.5. Why didn't they just do a nice range? But they didn't. Number 2 on the numbering system. Very hard to read the numbers. Okay. So that's about all the minuses I think I've got for this thing, but they're huge. Pluses. Very small, very handy. I mean, you can pretty much stealth vape. You can put pretty much anything on here except the new Atlantis or the Kanga sub-tanks. Wow, the sub-tank, it's got a, what is it, a 1 ohm, 1.2 ohm coil in it. You can put the rebuildable ODA. I've got one of them here. I've got it in the rebuild mode, so you could actually rebuild it so it would actually fit. Not sure how it's going to look on that. I could give it a try. It's not going to fire because my build is down at about a 0.5 ohm on my sub tank. Okay, this thing is actually, that fits on there almost beautifully. So that is actually a 25 mil beauty ring. So the sub tank would actually work really well on this thing, because it's actually the right level. So that's okay. There you go. There's a plus for that one. So it'll fit the sub tank. Then of course it'll fit the Atlantis too. The Atlantis though only has a 0.5 ohm one, so you can't do it. But with the rebuildable function of the sub-tank will actually work on that and actually fit pretty nicely. That surprises me. Okay, so there you go. There's a plus. It will fit that on. You can put pretty much any tank on here. Like I said, except for the Atlantis, because the Atlantis only goes in 0.5 ohm. It's small. It's solidly constructed. This thing, you could probably hit it with a hammer and it'll probably still work. I mean, it looks and feels like a solid chunk of metal. They've got the electronics inside. Looks very strong. It's going to be very robust. The iClear 30S tank it comes with, decent tank. You can hold like, well, 3 mils in that thing. It's like a 2.2 ohm coil, so I mean it's going to work just beautifully on this thing. The only issue that I see with it is the amount of vape time that you're going to get off one battery and having to carry around a whole bunch of batteries with you. Anyway, yeah, Innokin on the bottom as well, but you can't really see it. It's got the vent holes on the bottom. It's got 6 of them, so I mean it's like fairly decent that way. That's about it. There you go. That's the Coolfire 2 from Innokin. if you're into military paraphernalia and stuff, something like this might be kind of neat for you. Apart from that, like I said, do not go out of the doors with this thing. Would I use this on a daily basis? No. I find the design too much grenade-like, and the fact that it only has an 18350 battery, which gives it a really, 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 really reduced battery life, I find it as big, huge limitations. So I would not keep this on a daily basis. In fact, I'm probably going to get rid of this one and see if somebody wants it at a really, really, really reduced price. I mean, apart from that, it does function really well. It's just got a few flaws, which I find just rotten on this thing. Anakin could have done something a lot better with this. Made it like just a straight tube mod. Anyway, that's what happens. I mean, this is an older style mod, but I still see them out there. But if you can get one for free, yeah, big deal. But no, I wouldn't really go for this. Anyway, I can't really think of anything else to say about this thing. I mean, the only pluses really to it is the solid construction and the size of the thing, being nice and small. Anyway, there you go. Vape safe, guys, and I will talk to you again another time when I put up another video. Not sure when we're going to do this next time. Maybe something on the Sigelei that I've got. I don't know. There's a couple of mods I've got in that I've built up that are kind of nice. Let's see what else. Yeah, no, that's probably about it for that. Anyway, happy vaping, guys, and stay safe.